Welcome to my home garage. So we have a 2001, 2005 Civic, and none of the doors don't work. The locks using the remote. So we're going to address that issue today by replacing the door lock actuators. If you try to, the only one that works is the rear right. None of the other ones on the vehicle work. So let's get to that now. Need it right now. Go see what fell before you forget. Oh, these are the little guys. Don't lose them unless you bought a box of them. Okay. All right. Now I have access to the door. So this is the part that sucks because you know, pretty much you gotta take all this stuff out. Okay. So what I like to do is just try and not, like, you gotta remember this car's 20 years old, right? This glue isn't gonna do anything anymore. Look at that. That looks like someone used clear silicone. So I'll do my best to get this back on in a better way. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so here we are. It's pretty much the harness for the thing. So just press this part in here. Okay, peel on the back. Watch, pull from the back, push from the front. Do that. That's it. Now you got access. You can even disconnect it if you like. You'll see the two connectors on the inside. I'll try and get you guys a view of that. But, take a look in there. There's your two connectors. One, and then one right below it. There's your second connector. So disconnect those two connectors, and then keep watching for now. Okay. And if you have an issue removing the connectors, this shouldn't be an issue. They should pretty much come out pretty easy. Okay, there's your two connectors. Inspect the harness first. It looks like someone's been in here. Something missing on this connector. No, I guess not. I don't like how that looks. Anyways, okay, so see this here? This 10 mil right here? We're removing that because to remove this entire assembly, you gotta remove the window track. So it's pretty easy. Just do this. Crank up. Crank it up. That just kind of shows you how much torque is on that. Okay, so now pretty much you just slide it down. All right. You can just get the metal piece out. There's, see it? I'm just gonna completely remove it. You can just actually just kind of remember how you did that. I'll show you how we put that on. So now we have our trim. So what we want to do with our trim is pretty easy. We just want to move it out of the way. So just grab it and just tuck it up here somewhere. Grab it with your finger. All right. Just to kind of get it out of the way. Come on, cooperate. Okay, doesn't want to cooperate. Okay, so just feed it up through the top. Okay, there we go. Okay, now when you look on the inside, you're gonna see a bunch of little clips. See these clips? We gotta remove these. There's one from behind here as well. You might not even be able to see it. And it goes up to your door. So what I like to do is I like to remove this one here, unclip this, and then see the handle here? Unclip the one from the handle. It's right above my thumb. Unclip that one there. So unclip those two and this whole thing will come out with the assembly, okay? So that's what I'm gonna do right now. And remember, you're gonna need a little screwdriver or a little pick. Just slide your handle down and don't break these. Be very gentle, okay? You break this, you're gonna change the handle. Okay, there you go. And even after, sometimes when you release it, it still won't come out because it's been so many years. So sometimes you might have to negotiate with it a little bit. Okay. Okay, so we'll do that after. Okay, so prying the other one off. Okay, same thing. Oh, that one came off nicely. One cooperated. See, we had one cooperation and one person who didn't want to cooperate. And that's just how life goes sometimes, right? One cooperates and one doesn't. All right. Drink my coffee. Maybe we'll put in a couple of them. There we go. Okay. So sometimes a tool like this may come in handy to pry this off because you get leverage from both sides. Oh man, why don't you want to come out? You're like in there. There we go. Okay. All right, so the next step is to remove this entire assembly. We have one more rod here. See here? This rod. This one's gonna come out with it. So just disconnect like that. And now we're ready to remove these screws. So I'll show you how we're gonna do that. Okay. Oh, done. Okay. So now that we're through, put your tools aside. Okay. We'll deal with the aftermath after. Okay, take a look over here. This one here. See this one? You gotta remove that. Okay. Okay. So this pretty much just fits over here. So we'll remove it for now. Don't forget about it. Alright, so here is the entire assembly. Okay. Okay. Try to peel everything back. This one comes in there. untwist it. See that? You just want to untwist this. It'll make it easier to remove. And then we'll twist it back on at the end when we're done. Okay. Alright, so now we have the entire assembly here. As you can see, this one is quite complicated to remove. Okay, so what we can do is feed it down into here. And this goes on like so. So let's try to. Okay, hold on. Okay, so what's the problem? The problem is this one. Okay, well, this one doesn't want to cooperate. All right, so what can we do here? There we go. Okay, we're out. All right, take a look. See the bushings there? Those go on the connector side. So take those out now. Those don't belong there. I knew that's what I was kind of saying. Something looked weird. That's what looked weird to me. Okay. So remove these bushings here. They go on these connectors. I don't know why they're there. Okay, and then they go down there. Slide them down. Yep. Grab the other one too. Slide it down. This is like a weather pack, as they call it. Okay, now you're good. So now we can go change this. So we can do it right here. Okay. Let me just go see which one it is, because I bought a bunch of them. Put all this stuff over there. So let's take it apart. Make sure you don't strip these screws out. All right, and then I'll show you how we're gonna deal with that crap over here. This bolt that's stuck in there, we're gonna drill that out. Don't worry, we're gonna get it, and then we'll get a new one. But first, let's just remove this. One. All right, two. Two. All right, and then I guess we have to remove this cover here. Not a big deal. I'd rather do it right than have issues later. You guys know what I mean? So this has two bolts. All right, there we go. Now, here is our, there we go. It just slides onto, there's something there. Okay, so this is left front. This is, and it's called a DLA 62. DLA 267 is right front. DLA 63 is left rear. Okay, so now we have this in position. So why don't we confirm that it actually works? So this is how you would do that. Okay. You pop this on here. Okay. Get your door switch. Okay. See it moving? That's it. That's locked. That's unlocked. That's how it works. So now we can confirm that this one works. So now we check the old one to confirm. Although it could have been starting to seize up and us moving everything affected it. But this is a tried and true way to make sure that what you're doing is actually going to do something. Let's see. See, not even moving. inside the mechanism seized. So our repair is now confirmed. So now what we have to do is, I don't know if anyone cares to watch, is me drilling that out. So give me a minute. I'm gonna charge my phone. This slides under there and on top, okay? Just give me a second. Okay, so now you can see it's in. You just pull this lever back and it exposes that lock switch, which you guys saw operating. So now we're gonna apply a little bit of same Loctite onto these bolts, the ones that had it. Okay, so this goes on like so. How's this thing going? This thing goes on like so. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay. All right. So we'll tighten these screws here down. Get them both lined up first before you tighten them. And there shouldn't be a lot of torque on this. Okay, so please be careful. Okay. Okay, just get a drop of Loctite. We don't want the strong one. We want the one that if we ever want to come back here, we can do that. Okay, so okay, make sure you're lined up. So it might need a little bit of persuasion to line up. Okay, just make sure you're there. There we go. This one here. Okay, if it's not lining up, just correct it. Like I said, this should not be hard to line up. You should feel it when it wants to go in. There we go. Remember, it's plastic. Okay. See it all the way through on the other side. Okay. It's tightening into metal, so you do need to get it tight. Okay. Okay. All right. We extracted our bolt. I'll show you that now. You guys want to see it? Just keep drilling it out until it pops loose. All right. So now let's get this mess back in. We already know the actuator is going to work because we tested it before. Nothing worse than doing all that work and then guess what happens? Nothing, because you shit. Sorry. Oh, now that's gonna have to be, YouTube's not gonna like that. All right, so now we gotta get this back in. Same idea. key. Okay, customer also had a brand new transmitter. Okay, so the way that you activate these, if I remember correctly, is you put your key in the ignition, press lock, unlock, lock, unlock, lock, unlock, and now this should work. Unless the transmitter in the car is not working, then I guess it won't work. There we go. Beautiful, it works. Okay, so we get here. Locks go down. Lock, that's all. That's all you have to do to activate this bad boy. Okay, so we are now officially done with this door. So we have 3 more doors to do. So you guys don't need to see that unless something fun happens. All right.